Welcome back to Pokemon Sunday. Here is our team. You may remember from last week we've acquired Splurpio, the Politoed, who is holding some leftovers. Solid defense stat, not the best special defense, but solid defense stat. Great move set, but not as strong in the special attack department. You know, just 112 at level 48, which is passable, but not great. However, Splurpio does have 89 speed, which is pretty good. We, of course, have Baba Boom. Everybody loves Baba Boom. Baba Boom is an absolutely legendary Pokemon. Baba Boom's only weakness is that 49...
Coming on back just one more time. You chose to swing on by to the one that's mine. I know that's not a fluke, and I think that's alright. Hang around for 30 days and 30 nights. So 1, 2, 3 to the 4 and 5. Back to back at the front of the word subscribed.
Welcome back, Paul. Baba Boom. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. We've got ourselves a Pokemon that has not only 188 attack, which would be good by itself. This would be a strong Pokemon by itself, but also has the ability Pure Power. Pure Power doubles the attack stat, which means that Baba Boom has 376 attack at level 51, or the equivalent of it, which is quite good. And to take advantage of that, we have Brick Break as well as Aeroblast. Those are the moves we have. Aeroblast is not 100% chance to hit, so our bread and butter is Brick Break. But if Brick Break doesn't affect it, then we'll have Aeroblast back up. And of course, we have Psychic as well, which is a move we started with. Typically, would be probably the strongest move on a Metagross, but because the attack stat is more than 3 times higher than the special attack stat, it's actually not necessarily the best. And then we have our just backups. Here's our Rouletto, who we evolved from a Pidgey. These things happen. We've got Bixodonta, who we evolved from an Eevee with a Water Stone. The reason we're using Bixodonta is for soft-boiled. Can be used outside of battle to heal an ally, which is useful in like caves and things like that. We got which is Gengar, level 17. Good amount of HP on Gengar. Solid special attack, solid speed and whatnot, but pretty low level. Good moves, though. Outside chance that, something could happen here, but we need to invest a lot of experience in order for Gengar to get there. And then similar thing with Atticus, a Machamp with very high special attack. You'll see, though, that Atticus's defense is 17 at level 21, so less than 1 defense per level, which means if Atticus gets grazed with a fist, Atticus is entering a tomb post-haste and pronto. However, we do have Karate Chop, Pin Missile's trash, but Karate Chop and Fire Blast, which are both potentially viable moves for Atticus. As for where we are, we're in Celadon City. We have had the opportunity to get the Eevee, who is back on the other side of this house. What's up, Mananam? So we got the Eevee, who I believe was... Who is Eevee? I actually forgot. What's up? Oh, yeah. Granbull. With very funny stats. Really high HP. Like, quite high HP. And then bad defense and special defense, so that cancels out. And then pretty good attack and speed and okay special attack. But bad Pokemon, so it doesn't really matter. All right. So, bit of a bummer to pick up Gramble, yeah, instead of as an EV. So there's this route here, which we will need to come back to. We could also catch a Pokemon right now if we wanted to. Since this is a static Pokemon, I can catch that too, is my understanding. And if it's not, then whatever. That's how I'll play it, because that's how I feel like makes sense. Trying to decide if my head is a Polly Walnuts or a Peter Griffin. What's up, Duffy? How are you? Hello? Okay, so the question is, do I start with the game corner or do I start with the gym? I think the answer is the game corner first. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boo boo boom boom boom. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's rumored this place is run by Team Rocket. Wow, that's a crazy rumor. What's this place called? Let's see here. The Rocket Game Corner. I don't know where they got that rumor from. Who's this? Oh, Team Rocket. Guess we'll go Luster Purge against this Pinsir. A guy who gives you coins and then immediately complains that he needs more coins. He's like, wait, perhaps I shouldn't have done that. I think it's probably smart for me to use Splurpio as much as possible here. Though I guess I'm not sure. The hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. How did he do that? How he do that? Me when I work at the Mafia arcade and bowling alley. A ghost? Who are you? How did you get here? I hope Splurpio gets a cereal deal. Me too. Cereal heads, hit me up. Alright, I can only do Leaf Blade against Sableye. Theoretically, I could train someone else on these Pokemon. They're low enough level that it might be worth it. Maybe train my Gengar. I am a little bit nervous about only having 2 Pokemon. Gengar does... That defense stat's nice. Gengar does appeal, but the issue is, like... You can only do it really once at a time. Okay, let's take a look at Gengar real quick. Such horrible defense is the issue. They both have such terrible, terrible defense. I think it might be worth it though. I'm gonna get a little bit of experience invested into Hehehe because it seems like it's relatively safe against like level. You're dissing Team Rocket, aren't you? Blast it. I think it's safe enough to do it against level 30s. Steel Bug. I guess I'll switch to Baba Boom for a nice pow. That's not worrisome at all. Really, the fear here is that one of them is going to bust out a ground move suddenly. That would hurt my feelings. Steel Bug. God, I wish I could. I actually don't. I don't like bug Pokemon. I have no interest in stealing them. Lantern, you say? Brick Break can't fail. Brick Break is so nice. I'm a big fan of Brick Break. I'm also a fan of the name Brick Break. Dang. If only I'd used the Thunderstone on Eevee instead of the Water Stone, you know? B2F. All right. Gengar, you're up. Boss said you could see ghosts with the Sylph Scope. I love this mafia that's obsessed with seeing ghosts. Classic motivation, you know? That's enough. Don't love that. Don't love leading with Thunder Wave. Dragon Psychic. Yes! Yes! I got it right! Oh my god. Huge. I was about 60% sure when I said that. I know it's a running joke, but it's also, I do not ever remember. That's fine. As long as I don't have something horrendous happen here. That'll give me 3 attack EVs as well. Assuming I still can get any more. I have to imagine that's what Tyranitar gives, but I guess I don't know. Okay. Woo! That's the equivalent of gaining 10 attack this level, dude. Drizzle coughing. Dude, what a pest. What a pest Pokemon to encounter. Drizzle coughing? You go outside and there's like a stinky orb floating there and it suddenly starts raining? God. Worst thing to encounter. Meryl with thunder while it's raining. Pretty funny. I'm not worried about fire because it's raining, and because he's level 26. Oh, right. He actually has 85 HP. That's why Endeavor did that much. Great. I surrender. Part of me is saying just stick with Metagross and only train Metagross and just get the Metagross to like level 100. Because if Metagross can get fast enough to move first ahead of everybody, then I'm like good. I have to imagine that if I stay over-leveled with Metagross above everybody, it's just Baba Boom straight to the end. The only concern I have about that is I can't beat the entire Elite Four with just Baba Boom. Because it's only... I'm already worried about the Elite Four. Because it's only 30 total moves, and 10 of them are not... the only concern is... 10 of them are not physical moves. So we do need, like, Splurpio to some extent. We'll keep training Gengar for some more of this area, and we'll see. Weather Ball changes based on what the weather is. So it's like a water attack if it's raining. It's a fire attack if it's sunny. Sunny. Choice Band. We could maybe give Choice Band to somebody. I could give it to, like, Gengar. If Gengar dies, Gengar dies. But if Gengar needs to use an attack, we at least have a 50% increase in the power there. Now that'll be stuck in my head. What'll be stuck in your head? What is it? Smoke Screen. What a move. I'm on a sea incense diet. Been watching... Oh, man. Why did they do that? Been watching a couple episodes of a show called Blank Menu for You, which is the... Well, I don't want to... It's a chef who cooks meals for people based on just getting a... like description of what the meal should be, and then they have a little conversation while they're eating. It's cute. Oh, Sunny, yeah. There's a piano cover of Sunny that I really want to learn, but it's very aspirational because it's hard. It's Sunny by Pierre-Yves Platt. YVES-PLATT. I don't know what that means, Tora. But yes. Or no. I don't know. Whatever the right answer is. me at a press tour to promote my new movie. I don't know. Whatever the right answer is. What the heck? Is this the new, like, standard issue Pokemon for friggin' Team Rocket, dude? If they were a little closer in level, I would blast them with Blizzard, but art style is a type of EDM. I see. No. The Duffers promoting Stranger Things S5. Whatever the right answer is, you know. Lasios, Mafios, there's something there. Also, a couple episodes into the studio. I'm going to switch for this. I don't want to risk paralyzed Baba Boom against a ground type, even if it's a weak ground type. That's leftovers, baby. Use a quick Leaf Blade there. 2 episodes into the studio. Second episode is watching that episode and, like, identifying what they're doing relatively quickly is so stressful. It's very much like a cringe comedy episode. And when you identify quickly that it's going to be a cringe comedy episode, for me at least, it's very tough. It becomes harder to watch. Not necessarily bad. It kind of enhances what the experience is supposed to be. But yeah. It definitely becomes like a... I guess I'll go back and heal the paralysis off. Frustrating, but it's the right move. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, is anybody paying attention to the NY12 congressional primary. I'm trying to get a read on the candidates right now. Is anyone paying strict attention to that by any chance? Giuliani. Just saying Giuliani. Luckily, I don't have to worry about being represented by Giuliani. I'm Canadian. I don't know what's happening, but I want to be included. Very fair. Chat was quiet. It's true. I didn't expect necessarily the answer. Whatever the right answer is. Well, I'm looking for a candidate who is the strongest against ICE that is possible. And I see that one of them is at least talking about prosecution, so that's what I want to see. That's really where we should be as a discussion for the Democratic Party. Like the baseline should be talking about, like, if you accept a paycheck from ICE past this date, you will be examined for prosecution. Because then we can actually start like having the discussion where it should be, as opposed to this kind of like vague reform discussion, which is, in my opinion, moronic. Acid. So a fire type? That's good. Lost Ox, that's good. That's good stuff. What's up, two hands? Dang, he's critting me with acid? Bow, bow. But yeah, in case, just on the very off chance it's not exceedingly clear, and to anybody watching on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, if you are pro ICE, you can leave the video immediately. I don't ever want to hear from you. Period. I think you're a disgusting individual. Just in case. I think that's probably very clear based on everything that I've said. Hey, don't you start that battle, Nick. Don't you start that. See, people in YouTube, they're going to get in the comments. They're going to prove you wrong, Nick. Kasky dropped out. He's the only one I was following in that race. Yeah, he dropped out relatively quickly, if I remember correctly. I think the front runners are at least using rhetoric that seems to indicate that they are going to be a little bit more hardliney, but it hasn't ramped up yet, so I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a candidate that I like enough to spend some time volunteering for or doing messaging for. We will see. It doesn't seem like a race that I need to run to put pressure on people. That's the only type of situation I would ever consider running for any sort of political office. I don't think that the world needs me in there. But if everybody were running like, we need to just be really casual about this, then I would probably file to be an irritant. I don't think I can use the elevator yet. Yeah. Didn't you run for president or something? I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. Ace Watkins ran for president. I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to. I mean, even just now while I'm talking on stream, it's like I don't know. It's so hard to talk to, like, to keep your composure sometimes. You have like the attorney general going on television and being like, it should be a secret who the police are. And you go, no, I don't want secret police. And then people go, secret police? What are you talking about? You're being crazy. So it's like, seems like walking around in an enemy hideout is a bad idea. Not if I'm beating the shit out of them all, which is what I'm doing. I'm roaming a mafia's headquarters and just slaughtering them. That's what's happening here. Amnesia. Yeah, he forgot how to friggin' breathe. Watch this shit. Not gonna lie, not a fan of the world right now. Yeah. Easy to feel a little bit crazy. Oh yeah, where he probably shit his pants on television. Cathartic, but yeah, he's... the thing about that sort of thing is, like, he's operating from a position of weakness, and weakness is, like, cornered animal type shit, and probably gonna be more persecutory as a result. That sucks, Emilius. That really fucking sucks. Be funny if that's the thing that finally ruins his image among the base. There's a lot of little things stacking up. I think that this election in Texas being like a 30-point swing is gonna, like, a lot of Republicans are gonna see that and go, shit, because, like, that woman had the endorsement. It was a special election in, I don't want charge. A special election in Texas where Trump endorsed the candidate named Leigh Wamskins, which is wild that that's... I thought that was a fake made-up name. And yeah, Democrat won by like 13 points or something, even though the election went to Trump in 2024 by, I think, 15 or 20 points. So there's clearly a lot of discontent with him, and also within and without the party. That is, their turnout has decreased and other people's turnout has increased, which is really always what it is. It's all about, elections are about turnout. What's up, Digital Carp? Yeah, I mean, Texas, you know, people like to say that when a state votes a certain way that, like, it's composed of, you know, that party, but that's not the case, and certainly not the case in Texas, where there are, you know, it's not quite a purple state, but it's not as red as it has always been assumed to be. Morning Sun, I actually don't know what that is. Is that a healing based on sun? I actually don't know what that is. Do. Yeah, okay. The secret police thing is insane. You know it's bad when it's not even possible to make a joke. That's the thing. And I'm like, you do that exchange about like secret police, and then it's like, oh, the vice president said that they should have absolute immunity. They shouldn't be subject to laws. Like, I haven't even like said all the things. Just like, all right, this is the guy that gives me the key card. A purple state that's been gerrymandered and being red. Yeah, for the like state senate races and stuff. Obviously, on like a statewide, you can't gerrymander the entire state for senate, national senate races. But yeah, I think that without suppression and with a couple things breaking a different way, it's going to look like a very different state very quickly. Yeah, it's great. It's great stuff, Will. And like, I'm happy to be living in New York City with a mayor that I know is gonna not just capitulate. Yeah. So I don't know. How's the run running? Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Run's going very well. This is the furthest we've gone by a large marge. We now have the lift key, which means we can go to different floors in the rocket hideout. We're training our Gengar right now, which we didn't have the over-leveled impunity to do up until now. I don't know if it's going to be worth it because I'm not sure if we're going to catch up Gengar in time to like do any like fighting with a gym or anything. Is the next gym the fourth one? Yes, Erica, who traditionally is a grass leader, but who knows? Will arrest ICE if they commit a crime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you have to say stuff like that. Like, it is the bare minimum, but you have to say stuff like that because otherwise, yeah, of course they're gonna do crimes. It's a bunch of like racist, like racist thugs that want to inflict suffering on people. Like, they've shown it time and time again. All right. B1F first. I believe B1F is where you get an item. It's like that room. Or maybe not. I guess I don't know. Is this one of the Rocket Brothers? No. Are you lost, you little mouse? Maybe I'm thinking about a different game. Anyway, yeah, it does like suck to talk about and like focus on, but also important to think about and talk about. So I forget what Arcanines he had. Supersonic, Confuse Ray. I don't think I can switch back to Baba Boom. We'll go Luster Purge because Baba Boom has such high attack that if Baba Boom hurts itself, this is only going to do 10 damage, but I can have Baba Boom 2 hits will be the end of Baba Boom, and I can't afford that, so. Yeah, and critical, Nick. Like, super, super important. Classic bully type stuff where it's a little pushback is not all that's needed, but very important to do. I guess really high special defense on Arcanine, maybe. Let's go for this instead. That's right. I'm very glad I'm over leveled because this is. Come on, dude. Rolling a 0 every time. Yeah, that stinks, Tora. I'm sure there are people around you that feel the same way. And I hope you can connect with them. I mean, certainly, I again, just like looking at just the secret police like discussion, it's like, yeah, you're fully not engaging with even the things you're saying. Damn. All right. We made it out of that fight. Again, thank God we're over leveled. Is this, this is, yeah, that exit. Yeah. It sucks, man. Are there held items that can prevent confusion? I have a Rost berry, which, oh no, Rost I think is burns. Yeah. Cherry berry for paralysis and citrus berry for 30 HP. The thing is, for the Pokemon that I have held items on, even if I had one that could prevent confusion, Chris, welcome back for 69 months.
Still here. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Good to see you, bud. Appreciate the tier 1 sub. Nice. Nice, nice. 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 Yeah, we'll keep training Gengar a little more. Every little bit helps. Nice. All right, Trainer Marshall wants to battle. Melodic, you say? Okay, so we're gonna switch over to Splurpio for Melodic. Splurpio is trapped in the vortex. What a sentence. Probably the first person that's ever said that. Splurpio is trapped in the vortex. Assist. Wait, what? Assist works in single battles? I totally didn't realize it was just myself spamming the nices at the end. Dude, come on, man. Can I win a coin flip? Thank you. All right. Level 35 Melodic is not quite anything to sneeze at. They're starting to get a little higher level here, you'll notice. I imagine Giovanni will probably be It's a little scary. My special defense isn't that high. Okay. He sucks. That's good. Splurpio hits level 50 there. I love the idea of sending that message, Shahan, in the world where that's true. Just being like, I'm not seeing Chris's message in my chat. I guess you would see it up here. That's okay. Too much dropout. Now I hear Giovanni instead of Giovanni. Nice. Nice. Do-do-do-do. New episode of Make Some Noise tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some prompts in there. I don't know. It works in single battles and can use disabled moves. Huh. So assist takes a move from another Pokemon on your team, or does it just use one of your other moves? Do you know in advance if they use your prompts? Usually no, although for some episodes, sometimes yes. I don't know for sure for this next one. Randomly selected from all the eligible moves known by other Pokemon in the same party. Yeah. What's your favorite that you wrote? Probably my favorite prompt that I wrote is asking the deli guy, Mr. Mayonnaise, for no mayo. There have been a couple other that I think were done really well. I wrote one that Jess McKenna did that was Wirecutter article reviewing the top 3 rocks they found. You spawned a whole cinematic universe with that one. To be fair, Jake and Vic spawned the cinematic universe. I just put a couple words on page. They did more with it. Was the cut back to Mr. Mayo also your prompt? No, I think they decided to do that separately. But I remember when I pitched it, I also pitched like 2 other ones, I think. It was like I also pitched like a meeting with President Mayonnaise or something like that, which didn't make as much sense. So I understand why they didn't didn't use those in the same episode the first time. Those were like, if you like this one, maybe you could follow up with these ones type thing. Wow, good trainer. Stockpile. Perish. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ay. Tough to get levels at this point, huh? Okay, there's Giovanni, so let's go heal. And switch Gengar off. And put Baba Boom up first. Do I know who will be on the show when I write these prompts? No, but I can write stuff that is intended for particular people. I can pitch stuff for individual people. Oh, 2 of the ones that I really liked pitching were, I can't remember. There might have been 5 blanks, each a little blankier than the last before I did the first one. I think I may have. So I pitched both 5 laughs, each a little wealthier than the last, and 5 sips of water, each a little more refreshing than the last, and 5 You call that a punches, each less convincing than the last. I forget which. Did they do all 3 of those? Maybe I didn't pitch one of those. I don't remember. They blur together after a certain amount of time, but... Oh, yep, you're absolutely right. Sips of Water one was so good because he went so big so early, yeah. They did all 3 of those? I think I wrote all 3 of those. I definitely did Wealthier Laugh. Yeah, no. I did all 3 of those. I think it's a funny, like, general heightening thing. Very easy to understand and easy to play with, fun to play with. I think there was a 5 blanks, each a little blankier than the last before I did that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just cutting my own credit. But so, I must say I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. So he's going to be tough. He's going to be tough. Good luck to us. Ghost Rider Jasmine sent out Meganium, level 38. Okay, we're still over leveled. But I think his highest level is something like 38 or 40 or something like that. We will go ahead and Aeroblast the Meganium. Okay, 1 down. I guarantee this is slain. Okay, level 36. We're still safe. That's an easy guaranteed. I heard you can see Ghost Rider Jasmine with a Sylph Scope. Is that true? That's a huge life hack. Okay, great. Level 44 is just a Jumpluff. Sylph Scope autocorrects to Silly Scope. Knocked off my Shell Bell. Oh, I missed my Aeroblast. I was really worried that I was going to make fun of the Jumpluff. I was going to miss Aeroblast and then it was going to hit with a like Earthquake or something. But Jumpluff is for sure donezo. No shot of surviving that. And it crit. Oh my god. Okay, so highest level was level 44, which means it was actually level 29? Really? A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Nice. Bup, bup. Bup, bup. Oh, there was an item? It's the Master Ball typically, right? Self-scope. Important for me to get that one. Thank you, Deffy. Chris, you will regret not picking that item up. The Sephiroth version of the of the feedback. Okay, so the question is, do we go to the gym or do we go to Lavender Town next? Oh, yes, he does. 2 hands. It just knocks off the effects of it for the battle. Thank God. Nice. Nice streak. What's that, Lost Ox? Oh, right. There's the friggin' outside the gym, there's like that friggin' perv. right? Yeah. This guy shows up in the Epstein files for sure. All right. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. He's also looking at a wall. I should tell you about this gym. Only real ladies are allowed in here. Rocker Alex sent out a Murkrow. Level 35. Okay. And Magneton also level 35. I imagine that means the gym leader will probably have an ace somewhere around 48, I'm guessing. Maybe 33, 35. Could be as much as 52. Oh, welcome. I was getting bored. Turf Alex. What is the name of this gym leader? This is Erika. Erika. And in the vanilla game, she's a grass trainer. Oh, Stantler. Another Pokemon that when I saw it in Gen 2, I was like, oh, that's got to be such a sick Pokemon. And then it was just trash. We've cracked 200 attack, a.k.a. 400 attack, guys. Wowie. Zowie. I've been playing a politics roguelike called Rogue State Revolution that you would be better at than I am. You don't have to hit me 5 times. And crit? That's wild. I'm glad that was a weak attack. 29, 24, 29. Really? Lower level than I thought. Doug Trio. A little scary, but we're safe. I should check it out. Is it? I assume it's like turn-based type stuff, like make a decision and see what the effects of the decision are. As far as your voter base, or is it voting? Is it electoral, or is it? I guess the word revolution makes me think maybe it's not strictly electoral. Every time you're voted out and assassinated, you wake up on the first day of your presidency again. Oh, interesting. That's funny. Groundhog Day, but you're the president. That's a funny little thing. I guess I should put up top again, try to get a couple more levels. Isn't completely useless yet. Aren't you peeking in here earlier? Nope. Berloom, level 36. It's a little scary, I guess, but this is Fire Red, Leaf Green, 2 hands. I think specifically it is Fire Red. It's unfortunate that the baton pass was used specifically to exclude Gengar from getting any experience. Because I swapped, and then the baton pass went through, so Baba Boom was the only one to have battled Entei. I like the grass type. I like how they're easy to raise. That's right, Chris. Botanist Maryland. Hey, Botanist! On brand. You just water the Pokemon and they're fine. Good to go. Outrage, you say. Gardevoir's on brand too. Yeah, it's kind of got the word garden in there. By the way, hey, Freddie. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not sending all kinds of messages and they're not going through. Just a little inside joke for the Phil heads in the stream. Freddie's been by a couple times and had a lot of messages not go through before. All right. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Level 33 Ludicolo is going to get us to level 24 for sure. Ludicolo, I don't think has ground move. Dragon Breath. Guy's Shadow Band and you're like, oh my God, stop hitting your 10% hits. I'm tired of it. Frankly, I'm tired of it. Anybody else read any other good books lately? Perhaps one that I've recommended? Phil, I can see you underestimating the Ice Ladies here. It's actually very true. I am underestimating their ability to defeat me. Or perhaps I'm estimating them accurately. We'll see. Hit you so hard you turned into politician Phil. 5 Pokemon. Wow. Drought Huntail. I forgot. There's Drought Huntail and Drizzle Huntail, which is very funny in this thing. I am tired of it. About to hit level 55. It's a little scary. I think I'm going to switch. Just in case Flygon has a strong ground move. Flygon has great stats. I can't really risk a strong ground move hitting me here. Okay, that's no worries. Especially against Splurt. Wow. Stronger than I thought it would be. The good news is, though, we got Leaf Blade. You'll never guess their thesis. Hey, he didn't paralyze me. Huge, guys. Let's celebrate. Hit me with Spark. Did not paralyze me. These things only come around once in a blue moon. We should celebrate when they occur. Last book you read end-to-end was If Anyone Builds It, Everyone Dies, about super intelligent artificial general intelligence. You'll never guess the thesis. Baba Boom wants to learn Absorb at level 55. I'm going to go ahead and not learn Absorb at level 55. All right, for Alligator. Goodbye for Alligator. I kind of forgot that not everyone has over 400 attack. Wow! Super potion. Wouldn't have guessed it. Wouldn't have guessed it. I'm currently reading the second book in the Goblin Emperor series. Forgetting the name of it. Might be called Witness for the Dead. Do I stay on Splurpio here? I don't know. I'm a little scared of a strong... Either Pokemon is paralyzed, so I think we don't switch. I'm 17 levels above. Hopefully that's sufficient, even if he does have a electric attack. Mimic, okay. It's not my favorite thing to see. Oh, only learned it, okay. I don't care if you learn it. I thought Mimic used it. All right, just a couple more trainers, and then we are battling Erica. I don't think we're going to try to train anybody on Erica. Level 29 means level 44, which is tough. Tough to switch off into, away from. You know? It's just tough to switch off into, away from. We are in one of those lulls where it seems like stuff's easy. Things can turn on a dime. Spinda. Oh my god, this is where things turn. God, I hope not. You kind of have to laugh at that. Phil, don't make jokes. Good luck with that sentence, dog. People been saying that shit to me my entire comedy career and only my comedy career. All right, let's get this here. We don't like bug or fire type Pokemon in here. It's kind of fucked up. Can you do your best Wilhelm scream impression without using your soundboard? All right, I can't hear it. I'll do it after, actually. Just my soundboard doesn't play for me, but I'll do it. I'll try to do it first. Okay, Wilhelm scream. It's like, right? Like that's the basic tone. Is that close? I can't hear it, so beautiful. Not bad. Trying to do it from memory. It's like, There's more pain, though. Why'd you play the same one twice? Aw, shucks. Oh, you. All right. I will battle Erica now. I will not be training in the fight. I will be leading with Baba Boom. To really get it, you need to actually yell loud. I think you might need to, yeah. There's a quality to it. All right. It's Erica, a.k.a. Rocker Kim. 1 Ludicolo. Level 44. Trace Pure Power. That's a little scary. I'm glad we killed it. I'm glad we moved first. I'd like to guarantee this kill. I'm very, very glad that happened, because Pure Power is no joke. Camerupt. This is Fire Ground. We will Brick Break. Okay, Fire is a little scary, but we do have crazy special defense, so it's not as scary as Ground would be. The Burn is very scary, though, because that lowers our attack to 200, which means this might not one-shot. Okay, it still did one-shot, but I think we're going to need to switch for this last Pokemon. Even though I think that was also level 44, which means the last one's like level 41, 36. Okay. I don't remember if I moved first before Breloom. Switching might be bad if he has a strong grass move. Okay, good. Even the ones where you feel like you're pretty safe are scary. It's another gym down, guys. I'm pretty happy with how this run has gone. TM19. Blast Burn. Not a bad move to have access to. Who can learn it? Also, that's us. It only took 85 runs and an incredibly lucky pick in the lab. Hehehe could learn it. Splurpio can also learn it. How are we doing, Spice Slicer? Key to a run is have amazing defense in the category you're weak against. Ideally, yes. If you can do that, then you're in good shape. Otherwise, Fire would have wiped us. Yeah, the high defense there is good. We have 239 special defense, which is nice. We are still weak to ground, very much so. We only have 126 defense, and it's super effective. So that's like where we're our vulnerability this run. That and lower speed, because again, if we had higher speed, we wouldn't have even seen the attack, let alone be particularly vulnerable to it. Hit with so many fire moves early on. That's true, yes. This is the Psychic TM trainer. TM29 from Mr. Psychic. I have 2 smokescreen TMs. Thanks, Mr. Psychic. Oh, wait, there's also a Mimic trainer. But I might have to give the Mimic trainer like a... Oh, they're also... Saffron belongs to Team Rocket. Okay, well. Suspicious kids I don't allow in. All right, Yoda. You know what's really psychic here? This smoke machine. There's no job too dirty. No deed too heinous. All right. I believe there's a rival battle in here. I don't remember, like, what level or whatnot. So I'm just going to do Old Faithful here. A wash in tears. Pay your respects. One of the saddest pieces of dialogue they wrote. It's nuts. Mr. Psychic always gives you a TM you already have. That's why he's called that. There are spirits up to mischief. That's a very funny receptionist, actually. Okay, there he is. Praetor would be crying right now. That's true. The receptionist is like, this tower was built in memory of the Pokemon who died. It's like, there are only a handful. Haven't they been doing that a lot? Okay. Rival battle. Let's do it. Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make him faint. Why'd you come here? Is your Pokemon dead? Dude, you gotta learn how to talk to people. Level 38. No joke. Damn. I thought that was reflect for a second. Doesn't matter, though. You toast. I went from 800 attack to 400 there, basically. Didn't you kill his Rattata last fight? I don't remember. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Thank you. I think he has all the same Pokemon, actually. These all seem familiar. Though maybe I'm misremembering. It's happened before. A Blossom. I'm actually just going to Psychic the Blossom. Brick Break's ineffective. I guess ineffective Brick Break is about as strong as regular strength Psychic is. In the game, he had a Rattata, and then when you fight him here, it's gone. Oh, is that true? I don't remember that. This should be sufficient here. I'm a little nervous because he's ground type. I'm always a little nervous about ground types, but... Okay, yeah, never mind. I thought that might be not effective, but... What? You stinker. I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. I'll put Splurpia up top right now. What a kind guy, taking it easy on Baba Boom. A Sylph Scope might be able to unmask them. Begone, malevolent spirit! Technician Bob. Such a good name for this person. Oh my god. Dang. I didn't know that, Two Hands. That's wild. Why are you even here if none of your Pokemon are dead? That was scary, but... very bad attack on this particular Pokemon, I guess. Worth remembering, but not even really that much, because the attack must be so bad. It seemed like really high HP, though, for me to get 14 back from that and for it to go down so slowly. Okay, I can train Gengar on these trainers. We got Aeroblast in the cave leading to Lavender Town. There's a move tutor in there that was able to... Man! We are hitting... Thank God we're over-leveled, you know? Like... We've seen... right. Moltres has Spore. I remember that. Like how many legendary Pokemon died? Spore and Flatter. I remember this. I remember this very distinctly. Just gotta wake up and get Moltres. Yep. Very glad we have leftovers. That's 47 damage. Can you wake up and hit? Just hit, please. Hit, please. No, dude. Has to recharge. Okay, so... we have to dodge a crit. If we get crit, we get crit. Likely we're going to get spored, though, so... we just got to go for this. Okay, please just don't hurt yourself. Don't get a high roll. Crit. I can't believe it, crit. I can't believe it, crit, dude. Oh, man. 4 bad rolls, dude. 4 bad rolls in one fight. That's brutal. That's brutal. All right. Well, it's our second Pokemon. We just Air Blast this. Don't miss. Ugh. Thing is, I couldn't switch to Baba Boom because, like, if that Moltres crit that Blast Burn against Baba Boom, the run is actually dead. What's my third move? Water. I guess I'll take Spite over Water Sport. Switching to a bad Pokemon is sacking for a heal. Yeah, but do I have a heal even? I don't even know if I do. The other thing is, like, you can, if you sacrifice a Pokemon every time, yeah, I only have a potion for healing. Or no, I guess I have a Hyper Potion as well. But if you sack a Pokemon every time a crit might kill you, you lose, like, pretty quick. So, I don't know. The odds of losing 2 coin flips, getting hit by a 90 power move, and it critting is pretty low. Even just losing 2 coin flips is, you have a 75% chance to hit one of them. Oh, my leftovers too. Brutal. Okay, so we have to train our Gengar, I guess, or whatever this Marowak ends up being. I believe Marowak is supposed to be level 30, but you're streaming. Regular probability doesn't apply. Yeah, I don't know what the odds there are, but typical crit chance is what? 5%? 10%? Ugh. Well, we have to train Gengar now, so that's really unfortunate. All right, so one of the wild Pokemon we could catch is a Wooper, which is 100% not happening. Absolutely not, never in a million years type shit. Brah. Technician Mike sent out Raichu. We got to get trained quickly. I'm only level 25. Boy, I wish I had an EXP share. Oh, this run just got a lot harder because of that. That's really funny. Can turn on a dime. What? I'm saved. Citrus berry. I actually am realizing that what I should do is have the Macho Brace on Gengar so that it gets effort values a little faster. Thank you. Because we won't be battling with Gengar, so this allows us to get a little bit more stats on him. I almost want to take this fight, but I know better. Yeah, the leftovers being gone is tough. 2 hands. It was easy come, easy go for that particular Pokemon, but it was a waste of a lot of good experience, unfortunately. Baba Boom would be level 60 if not for that. Is there any XP in the share in this game? It exists, but everything's randomized, so maybe. It's possible to get it. Will I get it? Who's to say? What? God, I'm going to miss saying Splurpio also. What's the next high-level Pokemon you can catch? Marowak, I believe. I don't remember what level the wild Marowak is, but that's the next, like, decently high-level one. And then there's the Snorlaxes. If I had a better move to fight it, I would take that fight. We should name the next Pokemon Quimby in honor of Splurpio. Vaporeon used Defense Curl. Seems like Vaporeon had a lot of HP. Bizarrely low level, though, supposing... What else we're looking at? Each floor of this will have different wild Pokemon as well, so it's worth making sure that it's not something I want. Okay. Ghost! Good news is you don't have to go far to bury Splurpio. Why? Dude, this is getting nuts. We've fought, what, 5 of these now today? Is it 4 or 5 Latios? Luckily, I don't have to worry about this. I see it and I'm like, ah! And then I'm like, oh yeah. It's bad. Will I get 18 back? I will. Can you even catch the Marowak? I thought it was a ghost. I think you can, right? I think the Sylph Scope makes it possible to catch it. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. The Sylph Scope lets you bury it, or battle it, rather. Pokemon on this floor is a Shuckle. Level 30. Maybe a pass. Although I have Macho Brace. I realize I have Macho Brace on now. Come on. I don't really care if you fall asleep. Let's just run. Thank you. We're about to be able to step into the healing circle, so... Even if I need to use Gengar for some reason. I shouldn't have Gengar up front, though. Primeape. I guess I should switch. He has horrible defense. It's a huge risk, actually, having him up front when he has the Macho Brace on. X accuracy. Unlike Haunter, who is a ghost type, but a live Pokemon. You shall join us. No thanks. Not interested. Yeah. I guess that wasn't the best move to use there, but might still be fine. Yep. Doesn't super matter when you have over 400 attack, I guess. Give me your all. Technician Donna sent out Meganium, level 35. That will get us level 27, as well as a couple of special defense effort values, maybe? Hard to say. Gengar with a nice, even stat spread other than defense, pretty much. A lot of trainers in here. Zombies! I don't think that's on brand. I don't think you have the channeler yell zombies. I would put a note in on that if I were editing this. Say, I wouldn't say zombies. Doesn't seem to make much sense to say zombies. Urga. Earth. Seviper, level 33. Theoretically doable, but a little risky. What a cool attack. Great animation on Psychic. I've always loved it. Technician Zoe is Technician Toast. There wasn't even a premise there. At least Sherlock Games, there was some sort of idea of a premise. Pokemon Oak. Armaldo. It's like, what? Why you make that face? Doesn't seem to make any sense. Sorry, one moment. 1 sec. Just going to go ahead and... repost a thing on Blue Sky. Sometimes you just gotta repost a thing while the live thing is on your profile. You know? So then people go, live? Live from New York? It's Saturday night? Okay. Breezy, I'm afraid we did lose Splurpio. Splurpio died to a Moltres who used Spore, then confused it, hurt itself twice, and then got blast burned twice, and the second one was a crit. And indeed, all of those things needed to happen in order for that to occur. If any of those several things did not occur, Splurpio would have been fine. But they all did occur, and as a result... All right, we're about to hit level 57 there. Cereal bigwigs will never give a brand deal to a dead frog. I'm afraid you're right. Okay. Let's do it. Corsola is going to need some consoling. But luckily, they're already in Pokemon Tower. Don't paralyze me. Thank you. It's one of those requests that was like a politeness request because I'm not worried about Corsola, but it's nice that they didn't paralyze me. Baba Boom levels up to level 57. Up to 211, aka 422 attack. Pretty good news. Qua. There's Mantine. Mantine and Corsola definitely have like very similar vibes. I also think it's funny that Mantine in the art there has a Remoraid on it. Like just a fully different Pokemon is in the... Hey, loafing around. Right, Psychic's not going to one-shot. Pretty funny to be loafing around as Mantine. I think it'll be safe to keep going with a 3 HP down. If it's not, I deserve to lose. Max Ether. Is this where it happens? I vaguely remember this is where it happens. Be gone, intruders. The ghost appeared. Sylphscope unveiled the ghost's identity. It's a Cubone! Wow! Check those odds out. Pretty wild odds. Okay. The restless spirit of Cubone's mother departed to the afterlife. Okay, we'll check what the wild Pokemon are here. I guess we could catch the Primeape or kill the Primeape or Go for a Chimecho level 32. That's a horrible Pokemon, right? It's got terrible stats. 455. Boy. Fake Tears. High Speed. Cosmic Power. Stat Booster. Come on. Do I have to kill this? I was gonna say, geez. The afterlife's canonically real in the Pokemon world. That's true. Oh yeah, trainers. Okay. What do you want? Why are you here? Having some fun? Level 38, all right. No joke, I see. 3 Pokemon, one of them's level 38. That means level 25 originally. I'm glad we did not have Gengar up first, because you never know with this sort of level. This might be a higher... No, this is not going to be a higher level. I hate this guy. Why's he got diamonds on him, you know? Why'd you put diamonds on him? Does anyone know? Does anyone know why Swalot has diamonds on him? Doesn't seem like Swalot should have diamonds on him. I'm not going to forget this. I'm going to forget this, if I'm being honest. I'm not going to remember you. Level 39. Should still be okay with Psychic. And if not... Nicely done, Breezy. That will probably get us back to full. Close. Slowbro. Definitely done. Like, if I had an EXP share on Gengar right here, it would be great, but... oh well. Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them? You stay out of our business. Goodbye. You're not saving anyone, kid. Trainer Kate sent out Gyarados. Drought. Not my favorite thing to see when I'm weak to fire. I'll just do this. Ooh. Okay. I won't have Aeroblast anymore. None of the Pokedex entries mention the diamonds. Let's hope this is not a Sableye. I'll be really sad if this is a Sableye. Wait, did it? Yeah, okay. It just didn't indicate that I lost the stuff. I do have to use Psychic instead of the fighting move because he's double resistant. Okay, good. The reason I wished it wasn't a Sableye is I have nothing that can damage Sableye if Aeroblast is gone. Torment. Nexus. All right, level 58. Staying one step ahead, just barely. It's going to start to catch up with us soon, I think. Mr. Fuji, what's up, dude? I still can catch a Pokemon or kill a Pokemon in there. Huge. That's massive, dude. Pokeflute is huge. We don't have to fear Moltres as much anymore. Spore is not goated against us anymore. Pokeflute would have saved Splurpio. I guess I'll put Baba Boom up first initially, and then based on what we decide to do, I'll either put Gengar back up or not. Okay, so this is Whooper floor, so I don't really need to worry about this floor. Guess also a Shelter. So maybe 2 Pokemon per floor. Whooper and Shelter on this one. Pretty bad. Big Whooper. Why didn't he give you the flute earlier? What the fuck, bro? Well, he was kidnapped by a gang, so I'll forgive him that. Due to being kidnapped by a gang. Chimecho down here, too. That's funny. Also, he needed it to calm the ghost. Well, he thought he needed it. Apparently, all you had to do for the ghost is just beat the crap out of it. You know? That's what it ended up being the right medicine for the grieving mother ghost. Is just smacking the shit. For some reason, that worked really nicely to send it peacefully to the afterlife. A literal punch in the face with a brick break. Mareep level 24. I would theoretically evolve Mareep into another electric type immediately, but it'd probably just go to a... Well, what do you think, guys? Do I evolve Mareep immediately into a level 30... I don't think so. It goes probably to like Electabuzz, and then it's a mediocre Pokemon that I don't ever use. However, my other option is Chimecho, which is not going to be usable. I guess we catch it and then just like have it in the party. Yeah, or Primeape, but Primeape's level 23. It's going to give me like a couple hundred experience. I'm just going to... Well, maybe I am. Aerial Ace ain't bad. Maybe he evolves into Zapdos, you know? Outside chance you get lucky with a Mareep. Solid moveset so far. Could evolve into Raichu. Honestly, that'd be fine. Pretty solid stats. What's going on? There we go. Jeez. What are you up to, Mareep? Its fleece grows continually. In the summer, the fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. Weak Liana. Oh no, not box 2. Box 2's the right box. Thank you, Introm. Let's hope she doesn't stay weak, Liana. All right. Hope she becomes strong. Gary. All right, let's take a look at weak Liana, who at this point probably comes with an upgrade. Very funny item to have. Right now, pretty bad. Cute Charm. Has Bubble Beam, though, which is useful. That's actually very useful. Spike Cannon, Ancient Power, and Aerial Ace. So we will try to evolve weak Liana. It's only 2,300 experience. That's quite doable. Swap for Elf, who's pretty much useless. Month Liana, that's right. However, we also can catch a couple of Snorlax. $30 Great Balls. 30 Super Repels. Let's go. Just joking. All right. Thanks, Two Hands. Thanks. Oh! Glad I went upstairs, dude. Could give Flamethrower to our new Mareep. I don't know if I want to do that before I know if it's worth, so I think I'm going to hold on to the TM, but Flamethrower TM, huge. This is Route 12. This is a fisherman. I didn't realize he was going to just turn around and battle me. It's not what I wanted at all. Level 33, you say? I certainly should have had a different Pokemon up front, but okay. $1,100. That would have been a quarter of the way if I swapped out. All right, stop living in the past, Phil. It happens. It happens. Ah! Ah! I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Kerpow. All right. All right. We will put weak Liana up top. And we will give weak Liana... Sure, give her one of my 4 CN senses since she has Bubble Beam. Is her special attack, like, even passable? No. So I can't even really battle with weak Liana. I think I fully have to switch, even if I'm super... Unless it's, like, 4x super effective. If it's a ground rock, well, ground rock? I forget. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I can't. This is almost definitely a waste of 2,300 experience, but 2,300 experience probably won't be make or break. And if it is, that's very sad. Oh, constricted me for 1 damage, but got my speed down, dude. String shot, eat your heart out. Opa. That one got away. All right, what do we got? The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Dude's named himself the Fishing Fool. Wow, the Fishing Fool going around with a Registeel. All right, Fishing Fool. What a turn of events. He must be a fool, seriously. Leaving Barrage on Registeel. Legendary Plus. I wish we had kept track, actually. I do wonder how many I fought. Okay, 2 more probably I think is going to evolve Armoreep. Into what? I don't know. I love fishing, don't get me wrong, but it'd be best if I had more work. Wow. Kind of don't need to trouble this child with your woes as such, but dude, my speed is now like 25 or something. All right, next battle will evolve. Okay, don't miss. Don't hurt yourself in confusion. Okay. Not having Splurpio here is tough because I need to switch. And I guess Weekleana's going to try to earn her keep. She might die here, but if she does, then... Okay, great. Perfect. That's perfect. We can get back. We just can't risk... The only way Bada Boom dies to like level 30 Pokemon is hurting itself in confusion. I really can't see another way. Another Moltres, man. That's wild. There's been enough Moltres that we know their moveset, Constrict, that we know their moveset and know to fear it. All right, folks, it's time for Weekleana to evolve. I'm guessing Electabuzz or maybe Electrode. Straight to Ampharos. Weird. That's weird. I don't know if I'm happy with that, actually. I think Ampharos' stats are not as good as I would like. Trying to learn Morning Sun. That's not bad. Get rid of Spike Cannon for Morning Sun. All right, let's take a look at Weekleana. They can't do that. All right, stat-wise, well, defense is horrendous. Why is everybody slacking on defense? 88 speed, 73 special attack, and good HP as well. Passable, but not really what we were hoping for. So I think we leave as our main. I will be right back, folks. BRB. Hey, thanks for watching the Phil Jameson stream. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and receive Prime Gaming for free? It's true, and with Prime Gaming, you can subscribe every month to this channel for free. It supports the channel, and you also get all the benefits of a Tier 1 sub. So I'd love if you used it on me, but if you don't use it on me, use it on somebody. But use it on me. Thank you. Let's go heal up. Now it's time to go see who Snorlax is, I guess, right? Get the good rod, see who Snorlax is. On this route, also over there west of Celadon. And the grass there that can typically have Dodrios in it. I'll come back to those two once we have battled with Snorlax. Who is Snorlax today, folks? It attacked in a grumpy rage. It is Krabby. I don't think I catch Krabby, right? Evolves, but like I'm not gonna spend the experience. Yeah, I guess the static Pokemon maybe don't have their levels changed. I think we just kill Krabby. Like, static Pokemon, I believe, count as like Yeah, I mean, maybe it evolves to something, but I think static Pokemon count separately from wild or, you know. Oh, this is Super Rod. Yeah, I always forget. The Good Rod is like not until you get to that other area. Okay, I guess we'll use the Super Rod, huh? See what we get. Good Rod is not good. I forget you get the Super Rod in many games before you get the Good Rod. All right, let's see what we got. Do I catch a level 52 Surskit and evolve it, dude? I mean, the Super Rod is gonna find me a lot of level 50 whatevers because it's gonna catch high 30s, low 40s, right? Yeah, I guess I checked the other Pokemon because it probably is like, yeah, it's gonna be tough to run, I guess. Meteor Mash Surskit. Dude, he's critting out the gate. Can't escape. He better not. Come on. I get these in multiple towns now, too. I get, man, I can't ride my bike today, dude. I get one in Celadon. Well, I guess I'll say I don't get one in Celadon because I got the Eevee. That counts as the Pokemon in Celadon City. I get one in Vermilion City, though, because I remember I chose not to do the old route at the time. Obviously, if I go back to Pallet Town or Viridian. Okay, another Surskit, level 32 this time. I don't know. They're different to me, Tora. I don't know why. Like, the gift Pokemon is, like, in a city. So, like, cities, you're not supposed to typically get anything. Okay, that seems like everything on this route. I think I'm going to kill Beedrill. That's good experience. Whereas on a route, it's an obstacle that you have to clear as opposed to, like, a gift that you can get. Okay, so Route 12, we've killed a Pokemon. I'm not sure why my brain makes that distinction, but I feel like I don't. I feel like fishing in Celadon is wrong, whereas I feel like encountering two wild Pokemon, one of them being a Snorlax, is okay. I don't know. Oh, this guy talks about Politoed in the other version. All right. I think this is also a Krabby. Wouldn't that logic also apply to buying items versus getting a gifted item? What? I don't think so. Also, I don't know if I'm doing logic so much as just saying how it feels. It feels like this is an obstacle that's kind of like the Marowak or whatever that you kind of have to, like, you have to clear. But I guess maybe I should just run and then for maximum fairness. I don't know. What do people feel? Is this a separate kill? Does it say anything in the rules themselves? few specific settings for Kaizo. Static Pokemon must not have level increase. That's weird that... All right, it doesn't say anything about static Pokemon before... that, so I guess it would just be considered a regular wild. So I guess I'll just consider it a regular wild. Take a look at what this wild Pokemon is here. Slowpoke is no thank you. Also no thank you. Cacturn's not bad, but nor is it good enough. It's a little scary, but luckily it's not very high level. Goodbye. Okay. To the Pokemon Center, and then we have to choose which way we're going. I guess we're probably going to do route. Well, I guess we should go back and catch Pokemon in the earlier towns to be smart about this. That would be the smart move. So here, and then here. I guess it'll be tough to get back to... There's not really much I could do there. And then that's... Alright, yeah, I can't get back to Pallet Town that way. The way to get back would be go to Diglett Cave. This is the fastest way to Vermilion. Which also allows me a catch. All right, so the only type of Pokemon we can catch in Vermilion City, perhaps, needs multiple disclaimers. One of the only Pokemon that is a type that we can catch in Vermilion City is Mawile. We won't be catching a level 31 Mawile here. Let's go over here. There's also a Larvitar level 31. Okay. This is one of those where if it were like high enough level, I would do it, because I feel like evolving into something with similar typing, similar stats is actually a decent chance of getting Tyranitar. Skipping the line and going straight to Tyranitar. What do we got? Mawile level 30. How did you get a level 50? I think it was 52. I'm not saying this to... Was it level 53? Maybe it was level 53. What would it be? What's 50%? Are we fishing in sand? We're standing in sand and fishing, yep, over the edge. 30... Level 35 plus 50% would be level 53, yeah. Alright, what's this? Okay, we only have Larvitar or Mawile. Can't escape. a level 34 Larvitar. So I guess maybe in the town there's not very high levels. That or it's low chance. I should maybe look up what the deal is. Keep trying for a high level Larvitar. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, hoping that we can find something that's decent level and has a chance of evolving more, but I don't know what the pool that I'm fishing from is, you know. Is that something that is listed on like a website? If that were high enough level, I would do that too, but that's no pool, it's a lake. Come on. Okay, so it's Bulbapedia, Vermilion City, Fire Red. Okay, there's a lot of different Pokemon with a Super Rod, it looks like. Oh, but it's dependent on version. But it looks like there's Psyduck, Shelder, Horsey, and Gyarados, so there's 4 types. I've seen 3 types. The levels go up to 35. Which would be, oh God, bind? You gotta be kidding me. I can't run because of bind. Can't switch because of bind. That's so annoying, dude. Do I have to kill this because he's bound me? You can't play flute to... Seven damage per turn. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna risk Magnemite having a surprise ground move. Like, it sucks, but I'm just giving up my catch in the city to make sure I don't lose Baba Boom in the dumbest way in the world. Losing to a Super Rod, Magnemite, Earthquake, Bind combo. Think of the comedy. All right, so Vermilion City's done. Now we go through Diglett Cave. I'm just going to use a Repel in Diglett Cave so I don't have to think about it. Nice moves. For a while, I was moving every time it did like a doot, 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 doot. I was switching the direction I was going on the beat. It's pretty cool. And then I couldn't keep it up. It's real sad. Is there any water in Pewter City? I don't think so, but pretty cool, Phil. Thanks. I like to think Super Repel is just Axe. Wait, do people not like Axe? Nobody's ever told me that. They love it when I wear it. Can't squeeze water from a stone. That's so right, in Shadow. You're right, and you should say it. Okay, we could do Vermilion. Or sorry, Take 3. Action. We could do Viridian. Not even a nibble. Forgot. I think we got this, guys. Yeah, poison powder. In case we want to teach anyone poison powder, we can always come back. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, Wario. All right. They've got Zigzagoons. Look up Viridian City as well. See what we have option-wise for Pokemon. Looks like we have, again, 4 types of Pokemon here that it could be. Up to level 35 again. So we could theoretically get another level 50-something Pokemon. And honestly, if it was level 53 Zigzagoon, I'd consider it. Look at that reflection. RTX on. Cast form. The Ballsack Pokemon. Easily best Pokemon. Level 38 Zigzagoon. Not a horrendous option, but a pretty bad one. Unfortunately, I think that might mean that the highest level is also a Zigzagoon, but come on. I always said Zigzagoon, like my whole life. And then, like, once I thought of saying it Zigzagoon, and then I've never looked back. Level 45 cast form is, like, beginning to be, like, slayable. I think it means that the highest level Pokemon will be cast form. If I encounter a level 50 cast form, I will kill it. Because I think that's worth for experience. And I definitely won't be using a cast form when I have the option of training a Pure Power Metagross. I would say from a design standpoint of like this challenge run, this is probably the thing that I dislike the most, that it's not committing to the first Pokemon you see, but it also, the difficulty of the challenge requires you to like take every edge that you can get. So, some thoughts. Nothing crazy, but some thoughts. do with that what you will, you know? If you're designing a game and the best strat is to constantly fish in an old town that you haven't been in for a while, maybe give it a little shake it up a little bit, you know? The best strategy in this game is... I have taken those thoughts and stored them in a jar for later. What sort of jar? When you hit it on stuff, what noise does it make? Does your jar binks? Okay. Everybody knew exactly what I was trying to do from the moment I opened my mouth and said jar. I didn't even find a good way to get there. Dude, come on. There's more than just 2 types of Pokemon here. Let's get to it. I'm actually going to register the Super Rod for now. All right, I'm tired. Getting the experience from killing a level 42 cast form instead. It'll level me up. It's not that much, but it's a little bit of assistance. The animation makes it look like you're throwing your bike in the lake. The nightmare of every canal city. All right, Pallet Town fishing. One of the Pokemon we can catch in Pallet Town is... Ninjask. Super Rod we can catch 1, 2, 3... for 5 different types of Pokemon. Shedinja does not have 1 health, 2 hands, but because of it, the wild stats for Shedinja, I believe, are really horrible. Also does not have Wonder Guard, necessarily, which is important to know. I think that's the name of the ability. Level 33 Ninjask is not so good. What's with the bugs? Drizzle Kakuna. You stand no chance against the might of my Drizzle Kakuna. I wonder what happens if you evolve an Encounter. Would you get 2 Pokemon? I believe you do. I believe the stuff is the same. Huntail. We know Huntail has both Drizzle and Drought as possibilities. So we're at 3 of the 5 Pokemon. Right now, I think the move is killing Ninjask. One of them's only 1%. I'm not waiting for the 1% unless we just happen to stumble on it. So if we see a 4th Pokemon, that's the last one we're going to see. Probably I'm going to kill like a mid-30s Ninjask. That's the basic idea. Yeah, I'll kill this one. That's fine. I'm not going to agonize over it. Even though it's like one of the few things in the game that's probably worth agonizing over, I'm not going to do it. I refuse. All right. Back to the roots. Take a quick look at our town map once we're here to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right, so we've caught Pallet Town, Route 1, Forest, Diglett's Cave, Pewter City. Pewter City we haven't, but we can't. Route 22 we've already checked. I don't have surf to get to 23. Route 24 and 25 I believe we've done. Yes, we have. Route 9, yes. Rock Tunnel, yep. We haven't done the power plant, but we aren't able to get there yet. And so now it's down to, we've just done Route 16. We've got 17 and 18, and then we also have 13, 14, 15. And I think we should probably, for those routes, keep an eye on fishing Pokemon rather than grass Pokemon, since fishing Pokemon can be like level 50. Seems like those are... Oh, yeah. I love that when you try to use something, Professor Oak just screams in your mind. Always so good. You hate to agonize. I really do. Like, I don't want to do the boring stuff for the extra 200 experience points or like the 10, like have to find 9 Pokemon to get the 10% chance one and then hope it's the one that's the high level and whatnot. Like, I want to play the game, you know? Ah. And then, is this like a separate area? The ship set sail. Guess not. Okay. And then we want to go to my boy Route 11 to Route 12 and this way. There's still some trainers up here though that I could battle. Let's take a look at stats here. Liquid Ooze, terrible ability, 73 special attack, 88 speed versus 75 special attack, 58 speed. Looks like Weekliana's better. You know, is like a couple levels lower, but maybe better. Horrible defense. And only water attack right now. But I really do need someone that can theoretically be swapped to. That's really the issue with all the Pokemon that I have. The thing I'm looking for right now in a wild Pokemon is the ability to switch off of Baba Boom. I think I just keep training Baba Boom for now. And if things go smoothly, no worries. Ooh, double battle. Thank God Weekliana's in second place. All right, Brick Break, the Registeel, and honestly, maybe Morning Sun. Just try to heal yourself. If now you'll be faster, so it doesn't help. Well, Ancient Power Octillery to try to... Registeel's been blocked. I don't really mind that. Registeel's... Yes, got the stat raise. You love to see it. The reason I used it worked. Got a little lucky there. It doesn't super matter, but... Get confused and kill himself in the first Elite Four battle. Don't say that. It's gonna happen if you say it. Dude, this artillery's setting up to sweep me. Making it to the Elite Four, though. It really is wild how much confusion counters Metagross. Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the sea, though. Is that 4 Moltres today? Please don't kill me. Thank you for using Taunt. Please hit Aeroblast. Please hit Aeroblast. Thank you. My God. It's kind of far-fetched to fight 4 Moltres today. It's at least 3. I think it's 4. And then there's the other 4 legendary roaming birds, 2 Registeels, Entei. Dude, it's been a wild run today. Thank God. Yeah, it's been 5 of those? I thought it was 4 of those. Oh, man. I'm losing track of all the legendaries we're battling. Rhydon's really good experience. Let's hope that we attack first. I think we might be going over to Cycling Road next. I think they're lower experience, lower level than this. Level 44 is kind of level scary, you know? What would really be far-fetched would be a tasty duck come land in your kitchen holding a fresh leek to cook it with. That's happened to me. Soothe Bell. I don't want this run to fail, but on the next run you should put a legendaries counter up. Sounds like you want this run to fail. Now, Skip, you know I don't want this run to fail. But me imagining a circle. All right, we're going to go over to Cycling Road now. Dude, run is stressful, dude. I'm just going to run in here and see if there's any items on the ground. Hear that? That's a man hard at work. Fuck. Actually, I can do that. Fuck. All right. Route 7. We've made the decision we're not going to fish in this pool over here because we got the EV, which I think is a moral decision. Another duel battle here. Good luck to us. Our love knows no bounds. We're in love, and we show it. Couple Cam and Allie sent out Gengar and Meganium. Level 44 and level 44. Well, fingies crossed for Weeklyana, because I don't have the ability to not swap. Like it's happening. Hit Aeroblast, please. Thank you. Let's hope Gengar does not use Blizzard. Maybe get a stat raise to protect you. Ooh. All right. I don't know, dude. Do I put him in? What is the deal with airline food? He's got 123 health. He's got a dump stat defense, just like he's got a dump stat. She's got a dump stat defense. 64 special. They're both like about the same, just Weeklyana's a little faster. Weeklyana's moves suck, is really the thing. But I think... Oh, actually, but they're both weak to ground. Dude, I'm so weak to ground. How am I this weak to ground? You found my secret retreat. HM2. Fly's important, but I can't use it yet. You can't just say, what's the deal with airline food? What? Sure I can. All right. Can you teach Fly, though? I can teach it. All right. Can I get by these guys without battling them? I'd like to train... I guess I'm going to train Weeklyana. What's the deal with airline food? That's a good question. Guess we'll never know. Actual answer being, it's a joke that is used as an impression of Jerry Seinfeld. Got him. Okay, so I can catch a Pokemon here, but I think there's also... Yes, there is. Okay. Water. Let's see what Cycling Road... Is it called Cycling Road? In the Bulbapedia? No. Gen 3 Pokemon. Are there no Pokemon in the water? Oh, there are. Okay. Super Odd level 5. Oh, no, that's only Gen 1? Ah, Gen 3 doesn't have any Pokemon in the water? That doesn't seem right. I think Bulbapedia is probably wrong. Let's see. Maybe they're right. Ah, I can't fish. You can't fish when you're on a bicycle. Which, I understand. I can get down with that. All right, what do we got on Cycling Road? Level 30 Golem. Little scary to run from. Maybe I just catch it? Maybe I just kill it? I'll try running. Okay. Level 30 golem. Scary. I can't imagine it's one type of Pokemon only. But I'm guessing level 20 Coughing is like the main guy. Level 41 Shuppet. So this would evolve immediately. I believe. Yeah. Into a ghost type. Ghost types. Pretty good overall. It'd be level 42. Level 42 swap. I think I catch this. I catch this, I try to evolve it quickly, hope that I get like a really nice Pokemon. Who knows, maybe it evolves back into a Gengar and I have a second Gengar, but is his name Mo Ghosto? I think that's his name, right? Or... yeah, okay. I was just making sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but I thought that his name was Mo Ghosto. Oh! Nice bike. Hand it over. Hand over my bike? Cool trainer? I disagree. This guy's not very cool at all. Kinesis. Castform has terrible design, but Shuppet's just fine. I'm not a huge fan of Shuppet, but Shuppet does evolve. Castform, on the other hand. Castform is literally a ball sack. Does not evolve. And worth noting, is a ball sack. Do-do-do-do. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 Wario. My name is Wario. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It is Wario. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does have only 1 HP. That's funny. So a horn on a ball sack makes it better. Two hands. I don't know how to talk about this with you, but let's take a look at Shuppet's. Let's take a look at Shuppet, and let's figure out where we stand on this. So, to me, this looks like a sheet. I guess maybe you're saying like the horn has a certain look to it. Love that its ability is plus. Soft-boiled, leech life, extra sensory, and muddy water. So if this evolves into a good Pokemon, we're looking at a decent Pokemon there. The moveset's not bad. We'll get rid of... I guess we're getting rid of Bixodonta for now. To evolve our thing here, we do have soft-boiled as well. So we have not lost out on this. My only point is that Shuppet and Castform look alike. I have no skin in the game. You have no sack in the game. Oh. We're going to put a sea incense on Mogosto for the muddy water. Cast form looks like a boobs mouse pad. I don't know what you're talking about, and yet as soon as you said it, I know exactly what you're talking about. Rich Boy Kim sent out Sharpedo. Go, Mogosto. I was scared, but... Oh, crit too. Nice. Dog. Eruption crit, paralyzed. All right, there we go. I love when moves have 15 seconds of screen shaking animation. It does like 10% damage. I do too, unless it's my move. I hate that. Eruption delivery. It's good. Do. That's crazy how quick that trip was. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. All right, second trainer. It's a little risky to be training this Shuppet, so it better pay off. It better evolve into friggin'... I don't even know. Ba boom. It's ba boom. Ba boom. It's ba boom. That fits beautifully. It's ba boom. It's another 25% of the way there. Bobraloom. So. One of my dumbest, like, things I think is funny. Saying something, then being like, so. Level 50 giraffe rig. Saying it like there's a point to what you say. Right. Dude, I would love to have a Moltres Lost Ox. That would be choice. Me saying the word choice made me think of this joke. Dang, what's Gengar's held item there? Queen? Because it's a choice band. It's a good... So. Hey there, let's have ourselves a good time. Ariados. We are 2/3 of the way to our evolution, guys. What do you think? What do you think Shuppet is going to evolve into? I'm actually going to say that Shuppet is not somehow going to randomize back to evolving back into a Banette. That's my prediction. Ariados is Psychic Bug, so this should kill. Cast Form Haunter. I think we've seen that Flygon does not have it. Also, I don't really have much of a choice. I have to try to kill it. Okay, Uproar. Luckily, he's locked into that, so even if he does have a ground attack, I get a couple attacks. It'd be very funny if it overrode the ghost type preference to give me Cast Form. A Psychic Bug, a bug that could read my mind, sounds terrifying. Let me introduce you to a little game called Hollow Knight. I'm feeling hungry and mean. Okay. Not quite gonna evolve here, but Psycho Mantis? Wait, what? Crit. Welcome back, Amelius. I think that's also is that the third or fourth Registeel we battled today? I forgot about Registeel when I was counting legendaries. Or I think I did at least, I don't know. But let's go ahead and hit level 61. Before Koga. Bad, bad, bad. His name is Regis Teal. Oh, shit. My bad, dude. Get that mana sandwich. Loses and then goes, bad, bad, bad. It's like, yeah, this guy needs to eat. He's going to go insane. All right. I believe we are about to evolve our Shuppet. I'm mighty proud of my bod, kiddo. I don't know about that, man. Could just take the fight. Nah, I'm weak as hell. Let's hope we get a good evolution here, guys. Get your predictions in now if you want to take credit for it. I'm just taking Banette. No randomization. Shedinja would be pretty funny, yeah. Big Man, Blastoise. Gengar. Let's see what it is. Shuppet is evolving in to Miss Drevis. That's a real stinker, but different stats, maybe different ability, maybe something cool will happen. Maybe something good will happen. It's a real stinker. Another 4,000 experience wasted. But let's take a look at stats. Wow, that attack! That speed! What on earth happened there, dude? I mean, it is a straight up defense wall, I guess. Marvel scale. What a bizarre Pokemon. 31 special attack, so these are both trash, and I have only bug for physical attack. That's like a useless Pokemon. Guess can I teach a physical move? If there's a physical move that I can teach it that like makes any sense. 16 speed is nuts. It's a level 42 Pokemon. Can give it Dizzy Punch. I don't even think that's worth it, dude. It's a good switch, right? I don't know. It's only a good switch if I could do something with it afterwards. I legit can't. It has 30 special attack. I guess I give it Dizzy Punch and just like... I don't do anything with it right now. Because there's still multiple more catches coming up that I can have, but what a bummer, man. All right, we're gonna try to get to the end of the route. Miss Drevis is a real tough draw there. I think it's maybe the only ghost Pokemon other than Sableye that doesn't evolve. And Sableye would at least have double immunities. Okay, we have a few options here. Golduck for Absol. Okay. We have grass here, we have the town, and we have the Safari Zone. So we'll check the grass first. Teddy Ursa, level 38. Okay. Crit. Yeah, Marvel Scale is not bad, but 16 speed means I'm always taking a hit no matter what. Any special attack's gonna just destroy it. It's not a good Pokemon, unfortunately. We also have the route south of us to fish from. So we have a lot of options here. Yeah, no, the suffering makes you think it's gonna be like Blaze when you're low HP. Shedinja. So I could have Shedinja, 1 HP. I could have Apom. Or I can have... What was the last option? Pokemon I just fought? I don't know. Yeah, 150 defense is not very good. I mean, it's okay. Or Teddy Ursa. I think I just kill Apom here. Unfortunately. Get a tiny bit of experience, at least. Okay. Next up, the city itself. Let's fish in it. I believe there's an area I can fish right there. Could do a good rod in case my super rod stuff sucks. Onyx is a really bad Pokemon, actually. Yeah, Teddy Ursa is not worth... A normal evolution is not really worth doing it. I don't need another normal Pokemon. And most normal Pokemon are bad. Mudkip level 36. Not necessarily bad. We've already done the other. Yeah, Onyx should be better, but the low speed and low special attack really drag its stats down. Onyx, Mudkip. If Mudkip were like level 50, I would do it for sure. Let's just register it. Whiscash, level 29. Okay, so we've probably seen all three, so it's just a matter of what level they could be. Level 40 Mudkip's almost doable. Again, like almost in range of like potentially level 42 Mudkip. I really hate to roll the dice with another evolution. Like it could be fatal to continue to attempt to spend experience on these things, but I think I'll catch it. We'll try it. Because again, we know that every experience that goes to Baba Boom is excellent. So we caught a Marsh Tomp that evolved into Politoed, and that was named Splurpio. It was actually a higher level when we caught it at the time. We'll name this Sips. I'm afraid I just made a Pokemon that probably some of you have fallen in love with. My apologies to that. A Mudkip named Sips is going to be tough for people to let go of, I think. Well, let's take a look at Sips first. What are your moves? HP. Mega Punch, Takedown, and Hydro Pump. Okay. Well, I'll get Surf soon, too, which is nice. Good to have a water Pokemon. Sips the Rain to heal. Praetor isn't here, it's okay. Praetor, when you watch this video on YouTube, be sure to leave a comment saying how you feel about Sips at this very moment. Give you one of my 100 C incenses. And how much experience do you need to evolve? 5,300. All right. Better be good. Also say hey to Sunny for us. That's right. Sips, you had better evolve into Kyogre, you know? Can you imagine how happy I would be? Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. Rich Boy Mia sent out Lapras. Go! Sips! I immediately use self-destruct. I can't imagine it. I'm sorry. I'm just having difficulty picturing this situation. It's not going to do much damage, is it? Bye. Sometimes Pokemon fights are funny, picturing it. Metagross just walking up and going, bam! Is this not going to go through? Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, physically tired. Very, very tired. Polyrath, you say? Dead. Do 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 do. Polyrath's a very cool Pokemon. So tired from cycling in a circle for no reason. Leave me alone, kid. Oh, yeah. This should be fine if it hits, even if it's not very effective. Do they have cycles or are they on motorbikes? I think he's on a motorbike. Yeah. Looks like a dirt bike. Dirt bike for a dirt bag. Nice bike. How's it handle? This guy's good. We like this guy. Do 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 do. Good kid going on a motorcycle path on a bicycle. Evasive Arbok. Am I about to have a weird one? No. They're cycles that are made to look like a motorcycle. Is this canon? The good news is, even though I am giving a lot of experience away, I'm also giving the vast majority of it to Metagross just by virtue of the fact that I'm not switching back. So, like, I'm losing 800 per fight, but I'm also getting the 2,000 to 4,000 per fight. Flygon's a little scary. Do I just hit Flygon with... Let's see. I know Flygon had Uproar. I think we just switch. I don't think Sips is strong enough to fight a Flygon, even if I am over-leveled. Yeah. I thought the streetlights were items. Dude, there's so many items here. Why are you riding past all these items? Aeroblast. Dude, I'm blasting him with arrow. Back to full, and then we're going to go heal after this. 822 for Sips. Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt. Etc., etc. Another level soon. Assuming we kill this fella. Mind Reader. All these guys come in and do their little thing, and then bam, bam, bam. just non-stop punches to the face. All right, let's go heal. Yeah, being blasted with arrow really does suck, Spice Slicer. I guess we could also go to the Safari Zone before we do all this. I guess you can't do it before because we're doing it right now, but... Safari Zone's tough to make happen. Let's give it a whirl. Rouletto used cut. How many Pokemon can you catch at the Safari Zone? Just the one. May as well. Don't really care about Crawdaunt. Bunch of money for balls and is risk-free, exactly. Level 45. Cloyster really is not a bad Pokemon. $525 base stat total. Worthy option, I think. Relicanth is not. Level 36 Tyranitar. Level 39 Flygon. Okay, wow, we're talking about some decent options here. Oh, and a level 35 Slowpoke too. Okay, so level 39 Flygon, level 36 Tyranitar, both options. I know that I can keep going and get the Surf TM as well, which is probably wise to do, so that or Surf HM rather, so that I could teach it to Sips. Awakening would have been useful earlier in the game. Trash now, but I missed that. That's okay. I'll grab it on the next run. Arbok, everybody's favorite. Okay. Where's the friggin' EXP share? That would have been really cool if that was an EXP share. Thunderstone, everybody's favorite. Also, level 45 Slowbro is not bad either. Slowbro, I believe, has decent stats. Oh, worse than Cloyster, actually. Didn't know that. Learn something every day. Well, EXP All doesn't exist yet, unfortunately. Sea King. I think that's one of the ones you actually find regular style. I'm coughing. Okay. Scyther's cute. Cute Pokemon to find. Sleep Talk. Another Sea Incense. Level 45 Smoochum is so funny. I don't think I could possibly justify taking the random evolution of an ice Pokemon over like Tyranitar or Flygon, but what's your deal? Wow, that guy's dumb. My friend's turned into a Vaporeon, but mine turned into a Jolteon. I just can't figure out why. Yeah, did you give it a stone with a Thunderbolt on it? Think of the bit potential, though. High bit potential. High shit potential, too, unfortunately. barely made it. The first person to find the secret house is... level 45 Armaldo is not such a bad option, dude. The problem is it's also weak to ground. That's why Flygon is in the lead right now for me. Typhlosion's cute, but not the move. Guess we'll do a good rod as well. Also Typhlosion. Go back to Super Rod one more time. I think Smooch him for sure. I mean, it could evolve into Articuno. I called you a ding-dong. Is Glalie good? I think no, right? $480. It is level 50. It's just ice. The fact that it's just ice is kind of compelling, but 480 is not so great. I think if I'm going to catch something that's not great, it has to at least be flying. You know? I think we go for the Flygon. And we get it. Because we caught him in the Safari, so it's Samfari. Let Flygons be Flygons. Metal Coat. Something not weak to fire since you already have Metagross. Yeah, fire is not my main concern. Ground is by far my main concern. Unfortunately, Flygon doesn't like resist it, but it is a strong ground dragon type. I think I've gotten all the items now, but that's what I'm looking for. Maybe not. Items over here, I guess. The Premier Ball. Everybody's favorite. Hyper Potion, honestly huge. Hyper Potions can be very, very helpful. Might make them run, but they'll be easier to catch. Let's go take a look at our Flygon, evolve our Mudkip, and then I guess we'll be battling some more trainers after that. I know Flygon's moveset's not amazing because he's been using Uproar on me, but I don't know. Maybe I could teach him some stuff. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have somebody with good speed, good defense, and good special defense. Prevents self-destruction. 38 speed and 30 defense. What's going on? I don't even understand. The defense stats that I've got here, dude. Mudkip is a Mudkip, and I think maybe has the highest other than like Metagross at level 60. 41, 14. I guess Misdreavus just got this, but 40 special defense. Rouletto. I guess I don't. The point is not well made right now, but 17 here. Machamp is also like 20 or something like that. And now this has nothing, and this has nothing. Oh man. Do I take? I guess I take Sam Ferry over. I mean, it's over Rouletto, but then I lose Cut. I have to teach Sam Ferry Cut. Whatever. I guess I do. Or let's see if I can get around without Cut. Probably not. I can get around without Flash, though. At least until the Elite Four, I think. I think I need Flash again there. All right. Is the run over when you wipe, or do you have to run out of Pokemon? I think you have to run out of Pokemon in this. But if we're talking intents and purposes, I can also catch here. Just kidding. I cannot catch here. Even though it's a new route. Oh, yeah, this is just the route right there. So it would have been illegal anyway. So thank you, Oak. Once all party Pokemon have fainted, the run is over. Oh, never mind. The run's over is what I was saying, Duffy. Like you would probably, like most rational people would probably think like you can keep going, but you can't. You were quoting me, yeah. It was cool when I said that. Sent out Raichu. It's okay. All of our bad luck's gonna get redeemed when Sips evolves. You can't even... I bet you can't even, like, imagine how good it's gonna go when Sips evolves. It's gonna be such a good evolution. Just watch. Trace Pure Power. Beautifly actually has, if I remember correctly, like Bone Meringue or something, and I have to kill him with Aeroblast here. That's right, Spice Slicer. When Sips evolves. It's going to happen, and it's going to be very good. Nicely done, Leah. Leah's on fire. Umbreon, level 50. That'll get me most of the way unless you use Pursuit here. That won't happen. Bad move. Mudkip. Let Voltorb electrify you. I'd be willing to bet anything in the world he does not have a Voltorb. What do you guys think? Sips go for it? I think the answer is for sure no. Thank God I didn't. Would have died. One-hit KOs can't affect someone of a higher level. It would have been so funny, though. All right. You know what? Actually, the other one's probably closer. But there might be a trainer that I get surprised by, and then paralysis might be relevant, and I might have to blah, 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 blah. So, back we go. Also, let's just be wise for a moment. There's a 0% chance I ever use self-destruct. The idea of surfing on a tiny little mudkip. For the ones, I know that the visual is that you're riding on their back, but it's always the same shape of Pokemon. So for the, like, smaller Pokemon, I always picture they do something to the water so that you can kind of, like, ride the water itself, you know? That's kind of how I always pictured it. Because obviously your Tentacruel doesn't just turn into a Lapras when he starts... Yeah, they basically make you Jesus, yeah. But not even quite, right? Because Jesus walks on the water. I'm saying like the water becomes a vehicle for you, you know? It carries you like the waves. You turn into like Aquaman, you know? Maybe it's a water psychic Pokemon. They ride on your shoulder and make you walk on the water. Yeah, maybe that. Mr. Moses. That's gonna do it. Drizzle Snorlax. That's funny flavor. Don't you think? If it's raining, Blizzard should be super effective against water types. Discuss. Mudkip is gonna evolve into... Blastoise. I'll take it. Better stats. It might end up that I'm wasting a lot more, but we're in better shape. $152 HP as well. How much to evolve again? Another 5K. $89 speed is such a luxury. I don't know if that's such a funny misspell. You got to pick your battles on which misspells to jump on. Juice is Blaziken. Burned out. Solid flavor on that. And I don't just say that because I'm eating dark chocolate almonds. Leave me alone, dude. Rich boy Bob. You're right, Introm. Something very funny about Rich Boy Bob. Chalky almonds on this type of day? You know it. On any type of day, I can get them, to be honest. Probably my favorite snack. All right. Snack check. Pop off in the chat. Best snack. Or most underrated snack that, like, people should know about. Some hard-boiled eggs. Is that your favorite, or is that just what you're about to eat? Kinder Bueno White. I don't know it. White chocolate. Salted cucumber slices. You smash them up. Got 'em, Innsmouth. Freaking got 'em. Or Dots Pretzel Twist. I don't know. It's one of these two. They're both about this. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are related spin-offs. Important question in Shadow. Do you like the full-size Reese's better or the mini ones ratio-wise? For me, it's the full-size. Big cups, yeah. I think the ratio is much better in the big cups. And that's what these things are all about. Handful of olives and a slightly too warm beer is your favorite snack? Nice. Oh, you're saying the big cups, like the legit big cups. I thought you were just referring to full size as. I've actually never had a big cup. Wait, the ones that come in 2-packs? But those are. So both big cups and regular size come in 2-packs. I've never had a big cup, actually. I've only had the regular Reese's. I think that might be too much peanut butter per chocolate to me. Come in 3 or 4-packs here. They can also come in 4 or 5-packs, I believe, here. Swampert. Sips v Swampert. I am a little scared to switch to Baba Boom because of ground typing. I think I have to trust Sips a little bit here. Okay, Wish. And Extreme Speed. Okay. It's a little scary because he has horrible defense, but Best ratio is the Reese's eggs that come out in spring. I can't agree. I think the ratio is way off for that. And also I feel like the peanut butter is like a different quality. Sips his first kill. Good for him. Agreed. We're proud of him. What are you doing? Sky attack? Nice job, idiot. I need exactly one Reese's piece. Mini Cadbury eggs with a crunchy shell. Jumpluff. Or like jump off a building. Who's dead? Thank you, Duffy. Darn. That's what I'm going to say if this run ever ends. Darn. All right. It's time for War Turtle, aka Sips, to evolve. What do you think, guys? I'm going to hold you to that. I always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. You and me both, dude. Gentleman Thomas would like to battle. Switch to be safe. I also happen to be a model with So Wild. And that wasn't randomized. Actual character in the Pokemon games doing drill posting. Who's a model, by the way. That's such a good post. Runs into someone in the drugstore. I'm getting medicine for my sick uncle. Lowers sunglasses. Who's a model, by the way? Why was the model funny? Because it was like a gym leader that had helped me like battle someone or something. I forget the exact setup for this, but it was fully not relevant in any way that she was a model. He has eruption, so I'm a little scared about that. Okay. No worries anymore. Let's go ahead and punch him, and that would be annoying. If I weren't about to eliminate him. Let's hope that War Turtle doesn't evolve into Sharpedo. So I'll put our minds together and hope that War Turtle evolves into something good. There are so many water Pokemon. War Turtle could evolve into so many different things. And now we're going to find out what that thing is. Good luck to us. Walrein! I'll take it. Not like top tier, but not bad. Long may he reign. 171. Murderer, that's right. Check the speed out, dude. Just check that speed out for me real quick. And swapped best stat over to attack. So my special attack is no longer leading as a water ice Pokemon. That's tough. That's tough. Gotta tell you. It's pretty tough. That is difficult. But we're going to go ahead and teach strength to Sips. Over takedown. Yeah, basically useless ability. Push this aside. Get a nice... Dude put a boulder in front of his soda pop. All right, Route 15. I can catch a new Pokemon over here. EXP share would get me... I just need 50. So, not going to happen. Here's the clip. Let's watch this.
Heck? Who do you think you are? This is a family matter. My name is Elisa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. What models are... Why are... Why does that help? Oh my god. See, that's I thought she was gonna explain what.
Just like conflict resolution is necessary. She's like, I'm this town's gym leader. Also, I happen to be a model. Doesn't explain anything about the model line. All right. Geodude? I could evolve this Geodude. There are many people in this world. To catch this Gramble. Imagining her handing a business card over. Please, no more evolutions. Why? Sips is a Wall Rain now. Water Ice Pokemon with 26 speed. The Geodude could evolve into a Groudon, dude, though. Alright, let's just get into some battles. Phil was denied evolution for so many runs, he's going crazy with it now. Could have been worse. Could have been a Wall Rain with 25 speed. Nice Pokemon shit speed. Sounds like your luck. Murkrow. The crow Pokemon. Magmar, the Wow, he survived a brick break, dude. Magmar, the dead Pokemon. I'm glad he didn't use counter there. If I lost Baba Boom to a level 44 Magmar that used counter, I would have been like, dang. Magmar, the butthead Pokemon. Magmar's head is like a duck's head with a butt on it. Oh, it was darn. You're right. Torkoal. Lock on. I'll make sure to put a lock on your casket. So. No good jokes. I don't need to make good jokes because I'm enjoying my time. Enjoying spending time with you guys. The music went a lot longer than I thought it would. I couldn't really understand where we were, so I'm sorry. Do I catch that Geodude and evolve it, dude? If it evolves into a rock type, I'm going to be furious. If it evolves into a... Is Geodude ground rock or rock ground? Because my instinct is the first type matters. Rock ground. Okay, I'm not gonna catch a Geodude and evolve it then, because I think the first one is the one that it will evolve into. My birds are shivering. Damn, dude. Hey, it's Arcanine. But it could be Regirock. Tyranitar is also rock first. Yeah, but Tyranitar has 600 base stat total. I know what it is already. And I chose a Flygon over the Tyranitar. So you'd think at this point I'd be scared of the legendary when it comes out. I'm not. I'm used to it. I'm over it. It's done. It's arguably two bird Pokemon. All right, let's make sure that there's nothing else other than Geodude and Gramble in this grass. Could evolve this Nidoran. Or a Soul Rock. All right. I think we're down to no more. Nuzleaf level 42 though. Okay, so it would be a leaf stone typically. I don't know when Nuzleaf evolves with easy evolutions on. So I'm trying to find. Okay, evolution's easier. Maybe this doesn't change. Oh, that's... Let's see. Yeah, Nuzleaf? I don't know. Still leaf stone. I don't think I have a leaf stone. But I also, I'm like... It's going to be a couple thousand experience. And it does resist ground. I'm going to switch. I'm going to throw a great ball at it. And we'll hope we get a leaf stone down the road. It's going to be like 800 experience on this route tops. Maybe 1,000 if I'm like so lucky, which is 1/20th of a level. So I'm going to catch Nuzleaf, hope for a leaf stone. We'll see what happens. They live in holes bored in large trees. Vobby? Yeah. I think his name is Vobby. No, yeah, I think his name is Vobby. Right? Da Vobby? The Voblock run. Let's go ahead and not freeze me, please. That, of course, was very scary when I saw Nidoqueen moving first. Bow, 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 bow. And Fearow. Back to full. I raise Pokemon for protection because I live alone. All right. You're safe! Don't crit. Man. I don't know if you're aware. Yeah, I know. I was, I am aware. It's actually not whenever I Alt-Tab. I just did it twice. It's whenever I move my mouse over it. I wish for the sake of comedy they'd send out another Moltres. Well, that would have been the end of the run. I guess if they sent out another Moltres, I would have swapped to Sips. Seen what Sips could manage. It does suck that Sips got ice typing, because ice typing means that Sips does not resist fire. But can't win them all. Vabi comes with soft sand. 70 special attack. Has sketch. Smog, pedal dance, twin needle. Like that 90% of all trainer Pokemon got replaced with legendaries, but all your evolutions suck. It is kind of wild. But the good news is, when we find a Leaf Stone, that thing's going to evolve into Rayquaza. Out of nowhere. All right, this is my last trip from the Poke Center today. Got sketched one of these and died trying to make it useful. We had sketch and it's served us very well. We got Brick Break with it on Baba Boom. Really huge for us. So spiteful of this Magneton, dude. So spiteful. Hears me say this is gonna be my last trip out. Don't go crazy. Don't do it. Don't go crazy here. Don't go crazy. Just hit him. Hit him. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my lord, dude. Everything is pulling teeth. I'm a level 64 Metagross, and I'm like... oh, man. Level 65 Metagross with pure power, and we are still feeling stress. I'm beginning to think that I will be able to get to level 100 if things go well with Metagross before the Elite Four. I'm not sure, but the number of trainers remaining paired with already being level 65 makes me think that might be the case. I guess we'll find out next time on the Phil Jameson Pokemon Sunday stream. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I will see you all on Tuesday for Subnautica, next week for Pokemon Sunday, and in the middle for some Castlevania. Thanks for coming by. See you then.